up, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for being here. This episode is going to be all about hair masks and steam for hydration, and the benefits. If you're looking to maximize growth, if you're looking to repair damage, brittle hair, dry hair, things like that, you're going to want to stay tuned. All right, so the hair mask that we're going to be making today, I'm going to make everything on camera so you guys can see it. It's got stuff like okra, rice, avocado, blend of oils with moringa powder, cloves, rosemary, all kind of things that are beneficial to your hair. And I'll get into each ingredient and what the benefit is for that ingredient. And we're gonna make the mask as soon as I can figure out the best way to preserve it and make sure that I can provide a quality product in terms of shelf life. Then I will definitely be putting this on the website. So y'all stay tuned for that. But for now, we're just going to make it together. And of course, as usual, I'm not a gatekeeper. So I'm going to put the recipe in the comments as well as the bio. So keep a lookout for that. And then we're going to talk about steam as well. All right, so here we have the fresh okra. And it is on the stove. And we're going to boil it with 1 cup of water for about 5 to 6 minutes until it gets a little slimy, same texture as like aloe. And then we're going to add it to our blended rice, and I'll be back to show y'all. All right, guys, so here's where we are with the okra, and you can kind of see that slimy, see it, texture there. So that's what you're looking for. It's not going to be very thick, but this is perfect. And you can add as much okra. I probably added maybe about 9 or 10 pieces of okra with 1 cup of water. Add as much okra as you want based on the length and thickness of your hair. So and then I have my cooked rice here, and so now what we're going to do is go ahead and add it to the blender, and then I'll come back and show you that texture, and we'll go on to the next step. All right, so after blending the okra and rice, this is the texture we're left with. Okay, and of course, if you want it a little looser, this is just for the process. You can always strain it a bit. I'm going to leave mine like that. But then I also went ahead and strained out the oil that we did earlier with the cloves and rosemary. So you can see the cloves and rosemary there. And this is just the oil. So now I'm going to pour the mixture of okra and rice in here, and we're going to strain it out. And then I'll be right back. All right, y'all, so we're back. We went ahead and strained out the okra and the rice, and if you have a cheesecloth, it's best to use a cheesecloth for the straining process. And the reason you do that is just so you don't have any of those bits and pieces left, like stuck in your hair or anything like that. So this is the texture we're left with, and the next steps for us is going to be to go ahead and blend up this avocado with the oil mix that we made earlier with rosemary and cloves. We're going to stick that together in a blender and then add everything, and I'll come back for that. I just wanted to kind of touch on why we're using the rice and the okra for this. So rice is really, really good because it strengthens your hair. It contains amino acids that strengthen from the root, and they help to regenerate growth. So if you're having issues with stagnant growth or just wanting your hair longer or maybe some hair loss or hair thinning, the rice is good because it has vitamin B, C, and E. The okra is going to add the shine to your hair, the shine and the softness, and it also has vitamin A, C, and K, and calcium, potassium, and good things for your hair to kind of regenerate strength and shine back into your hair. So that's why we use those things. I'm going to go ahead and blend this all together, and I'll be right back to show you the texture. All right, guys, so we're still in the blending process. I'm going to be showing you guys the final product momentarily in terms of texture. But once you are done, once you've blended and added everything in for the okra, the rice, the avocado, of course, a little bit of the clove oil and stuff like that, everything is mixed together, you're going to want to add honey. Now, this is the honey that I have on hand. If you have a raw honey, that's even better. But honey is a natural humectant. So what that means is it draws moisture to the hair. So if you're having issues with dry, frizzy, or dull looking hair, you need to add some honey to your products. And definitely use it for moisture because it does seal in moisture. So I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of honey to the recipe, and then I'll be right back with the final texture. All right, guys, so I had to clean up my counter. I'd have made a mess, but here is what we are left with. After the honey, this is the final texture. And because we added the aloe, that's going to help with slip. So when you add it to your hair, it's going to feel similar to what it would feel like if you were adding a conditioner. So yes, we're going to apply this to our hair, and we're going to discuss the application, how to apply it, what I do as a routine, and then we're going to talk about a steam treatment, another way to lock in moisture for whatever style you're getting ready to do. But for me, I am still on my no heat journey, as y'all know from previous videos. So yes, we are going to do this, and then we're going to stretch out our hair and find a cute style to rock. So stay tuned. All right, y'all, so here we are about to apply the mask. The mask has been sitting room temperature for maybe like 15 minutes or so, and it's still very creamy, as you can see. Perfect texture for the application process. My hair does need to be washed. We're going to do the treatment on it just like this. It actually looks curly like this because I just had in some kinky twists, and I just took the kinky twist out, so this is what my real hair was left looking like. So we're going to just apply the mask, but we're also going to do a steam treatment. So I wanted to talk to you guys about hair growth and how important it is to make sure our hair is retaining moisture. So I have this handheld steamer here. I'll try to put the link. This was a gift, so I don't know if I'll be able to put the link in the bio, but I'll try to locate it and see if I could put the link in the bio for you guys. But there's so many different ones on Amazon that you can get. But steaming is really, really key. It's very, very important to retain moisture, but also for hair growth and the health of your hair. For a long time, I was wondering why my hair seemed to be a bit stagnant, not really growing like it was in the past. And I didn't realize how important moisture is. So our hair cuticle, I mean, we usually just put oil on our hair or some sort of product and think that we're moisturizing our hair. But you have to add moisture in order for your hair cuticle to actually even open up, to be able to even take in the moisture. So that's why the first step of moisturizing should always be something like steam, water, things like that, to open up the hair cuticle, and then like a leave-in conditioner, and then to seal in the moisture, you would add the oil last. So I'm going to do the steam while I have the mask in my hair, just to kind of maximize on that, benefit. And I'm gonna let y'all see. All right, y'all, so if you want to do some special parting in your hair, you can. I mean, some people will go across here and then across there and have each section. For me, I don't know why, it's always easier. I think I get a better application when I just do layer by layer. For me, you can part it off however you want. I have this towel, and I don't care about my outfit because it's all of the ingredients in here is edible, not that big of a deal. If I get it on my shirt, I'll just wash it. But I'm going to cover up my chair. I care more about my chair, my desk chair, than I care about my outfit. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. I just parted it off, and then I'm just going to go in. And as you can see, it's got a good texture. And I'm just going to start applying it. And you get saturated. I mean, like I made a lot. I didn't realize. At first, I thought I didn't really make a lot. But this is actually a lot. And when you're making the recipe too, make it to your liking. You can tweak things to your standards, however you see fit. You can change the oils. You don't have to use avocado. I use avocado oil because we were using avocado in the recipe. And so what you're going to do with this is just apply from root to end, and then when you get in the shower, or if you're not getting in the shower, you put in your head and washing your hair that way, you can just wash this out, rinse this out with water, and then you wash with your regular shampoo. I would suggest using a hydrating shampoo because you don't want to strip away all the benefits that you just put in your hair. So using a hydrating shampoo and a really nourishing conditioner, I would suggest our deep condition hair mask we have available on our website. It's made with moringa powder and coconut milk. Coconut milk is really high in protein. It's also really good for your hair. So you could check that out as well. It's currently on sale, and I'll put the link to our website in the bio as usual, and I'll probably put it across the screen too so you guys can see. So I'm going to continue this application. As you can see, it applies really, really nice, just like conditioner. And then I'll be back to show you the steam process. All right, guys, so I have applied, most of it. I'm gonna scrape that out and apply that to the ends if I can. So remember earlier I was telling y'all about straining the mask. I was kind of rushing and I didn't strain, I guess, to the fullest. But it, you know, to me, doesn't make a difference. I'm going to wash my hair. But some people don't really want to be left with, you know, little chunks and pieces of things in there. So you can make sure that you strain it extra good just to be sure. But this applies so nice, just like a thick, you know, conditioner would feel like. It had a lot of slip and was really easy to apply. So now I'm going to do some steam. And with this, you want to be careful and not be too close to the hair. So I'm gonna just stay a ways away, just to get the benefit. And I'm gonna do this probably for about 20 minutes on and off. The whole time I'm wearing the mask, I plan on leaving it for like 15 to 20 minutes. So you can find a steamer, you can use a hand steamer, even if it's meant for garments. Just keep it a ways away from your face. You don't want to, because the steam does get a little warm. But it's so beneficial to open up the hair cuticle and allow you to retain that moisture. And the benefits for whatever hair mask you have as well. So I'm going to do this for some time, and then I will rinse it out and I'll come back. All right, y'all, we are back. This is a couple days later. But I did 2 braids after I stretched the hair just a little bit with the blow dryer, because I want to say I'm heatless, but I'm kind of not heatless because I do put the blow dryer on it, but I run it on cool. I try not to do it too hot, and I try not to make it too straight. I leave some texture in my hair. So, and I'm away from flat ironing. I don't use any heat at all. So if I get curls, I'm doing heatless curls. So that's what these are. I just parted it down the middle and did 2 braids, and then I just took the braids out. All I was going for was like a loose wave. It's really hot in Georgia, so I kind of sweated my hair out a little bit. I just came from the outlet. Today is my birthday as well, so shout out to my Geminis. Yeah, so this is what we're left with after sweating just a little bit outside. It was so hot I had to put it like up into a clip. But as far as the process, the mask was amazing, and I really feel like it added an extra level of hydration and body to my hair. Even right now, there's not like much oil, but it just has a lot of flow. And I do think that the steam helped as well with the hydration, because what we talked about earlier as far as hydrating and being able to penetrate the cuticle of the hair. Even when I washed it out and before even stretching it, I noticed like a really nice texture. The hair just seemed to be a lot more full of life. It just looked a lot shinier. And I haven't put a lot of products on the hair. I don't want to do that. So this is what we're left with. I would definitely recommend, and of course I'm going to put the recipe in the bio, and also the recipe for that I'll put it in the bio as well, and the steamer I'm going to put in the bio so you guys can check that out as well. But this was like a perfect treatment. I'm going to let you guys know over time how it does. I'm going to continue to do the steaming each time I wash my hair, so I'll do a video on that too, and I'll keep you guys posted. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next episode. Peace.